All right, remember when the fantasy experts said take Le'Veon Bell because things will work out? Well, they didn't. His season is done and it never started. He didn't report by today's deadline, meaning he won't play at all this season. Bell officially leaves $14.5 million on the table by not playing this season. ESPN Steelers reporter Jeremy Fowler joins in now. Is it as simple as this? He just thought he was worth more money?
Yeah, Kenny, Le'Veon Bell was willing to leave $14+ million on the table because he believes he's going to make that up and then some as an unrestricted free agent in March. He believes the Colts, 49ers, one of those teams out there with a ton of cap space and the need for a running back, will give him the guaranteed money that he wants. But this was a close call, Kenny, because he was in Pittsburgh, which led the Steelers to believe he was going to report. They were optimistic, and they've wondered if one of two things happened. Either this was all a big misdirection play, and he was never going to show up, or something happened where he got clarity from the collective bargaining agreement that told him the franchise tag was going to be an astronomical number, $25+ million, whether he reported or not. Perhaps that swayed him. Either way, the Steelers have had to come to grips with the fact that Bell doesn't want to be a Steeler anymore.
You started to hint at my next question there at the end of yours. He's unrestricted free agent now, but what does that mean legally with regard to the Steelers?
Well, if the Steelers don't want a clean divorce right now, they do have options, Kenny. They can transition tag him at $14.5 million. That gives them the right to match any offer from another team. Maybe they can swing a wink-wink deal trade, although that's not really prohibited typically from the CBA. Now, that franchise tag, you can throw that out. That's such a high number. They're not going to entertain tagging him on that franchise for a third year. So it's really transition, or you let him walk in free agency and they could earn a pretty nice compensatory pick, maybe a third or fourth rounder when he signs a lucrative deal elsewhere. But after the way this has gone the last 4 or 5 months, they want simply a clean break unless they surprise me in the next few months.
Knowing what you know and you followed this day to day, what would be your best guess of how this plays out?
I think they end up letting him walk because they can work that compensatory pick formula to let him go, still get a good pick for him. You don't have to worry about a trade, and you don't have to worry about negotiating with him this offseason. Both sides can get what they want that way. Bill gets a big deal. The Steelers move on with James Conner.
All right, Jeremy Fowler, story has not ended. Thank you.